posts that I've been doing and questions I've been asking is like how you feel about marketing. But sometimes I do think that it just is like an overthought process. So that's what I'm going to try to break down for you guys today. Okay, so number one, I actually put together a document for you guys this morning. I will share it after the call, but it's an example of everything that I'm going to share with you guys today, and you can print stuff out, you can do whatever. Okay, so I've put that all together for you, but really, I'm just going to go ahead and share first of all. Okay, every single month I take, so usually it's like the last few days of the month. So for example, for February, in January, I grabbed my calendar. My mother-in-law got me this cute little like desk calendar. You can use whatever. You can use it, your Google Calendar. You can grab something from Target. It doesn't matter. Print something off of Pinterest, right? As long as you have a plan. And it's not something that is crazy specific or crazy, elaborate for me. I am a very simple and simplified business owner. So for instance, I'll post a picture of this too for you guys, just so you know. But I always, number one, check the coach breaking news in our back office every single week to check and see what product launches we're going to have, to see if there's a cup team month, to see what Success Club incentives there are for the month. And I just write them down in my planner, okay? Because there is never going to be a time that I am not going to know that Success Club is the number one goal that I will always achieve. Like 64 months of Success Club 10 or higher is what I have achieved consecutively, and that's how long I've been running my business, you guys, okay? So it's that important. It is literally the yellow brick road to your dreams. So I always write in there that I want to be at Success Club by the 10th. Like, just non-negotiable. That's why I make it. Is it always worked out that way? No, but it's a goal that I set and that I will always achieve, okay? So sometimes I think that there's that like fine line. So by knowing, here's my marketing plan. By knowing that I'm going to achieve Success Club, I know what I need to market for. So the first 2 weeks of every single month, I am focused on getting people into my challenge group, getting new customers enrolled. So I know that the first 2 weeks of every single month, I am literally going to be talking about my challenge group, because since I started coaching 5.5 years ago, I start a new challenge group the third Monday of every single month. So maybe that will click with you guys, because I didn't even realize that I was doing it. I was just following Melanie's lead like my first year, and that's what she did. I didn't realize that it was just a system, and it was every single month. That's just what we did. So once I figured that out, I was like, oh, wait, that's the third Monday of every month. And here's why: because it takes a good 2 to 3 weeks of talking about something over and over again before it clicks with people, before they really start to sign up, before like it takes hold. So I always kind of take my business and look at whatever I'm marketing for, whether it's that challenge group coming up or my new coach training coming up, recruiting to my team. I always look at it as a commercial, because marketing is advertisements, marketing is billboards, marketing is commercials on TV, okay? So think of it that way. So I always know, let's see, whenever, it's a new, in August, right? In August, you're gonna see non-stop commercials about season premieres of TV shows. That's what we see. Those TV shows aren't starting until end of September most of the time, right? So you have a good solid several weeks where you're only going to hear about whatever's coming up, whatever the season premiere is. If the Grammys awards are coming up, you are going to be seeing that this commercial after commercial after commercial. Hey, Kay. So that's how my brain works. I'm like, oh, okay, I need to be on repeat. I need to be talking about the benefits of my challenge groups. I need to be talking about what is involved. I need to be talking about what they get, how many transformations I've gotten from myself, from my clients. I'm sharing transformation stories. I'm overcoming objections in my posts, right? Like I'm talking about the common factor of why people are fearful, why people are skeptics. So that's why when you go to my social media, you're going to see about every 3 to 5 posts, I am always having a call to action. I have my application link attached to my posts. I am nonstop in people's faces. And that's how my business grows, okay? Because I don't stop. And I was just listening to a podcast from Rachel Hollis, and someone had asked her why she felt over the past year, because her first book launched at the beginning of last year, and it was just explosive, massive success for her book release, right? And how many books she sold. She was at the top of the bestsellers list. And she specifically said, you know what? I talked about my book all the time. Every day on social media. I talked about it in some way. I brought people back to how they could order. I took excerpts from the book. I took quotes from the book. And they were all over social media. She said, that's what I did different than so many other people who just kind of throw care to the wind and think, oh, well, I'm going to become well known because people will just talk about me. No, you have to talk about yourself. And it's not in a salesy way either, okay? Don't be, oh, this challenge pack is $160 this month. Don't miss out. No one will ever buy from you if you're doing that crap. Real talk. Okay, there's no trust. There's no connection. And another thing, if you are not sharing your deep-rooted story, if you're not being connected and grounded and real and raw with people and talking about your real life struggles and all the things, I'm not talking about blasting them every day, airing your dirty laundry. There's that fine line. But having a story that someone can just feel what you're saying, they can feel a connection with you. That is business. Okay? That is when people will be like, yes, she's my girl. She's my coach. And lastly, it's that consistency piece that you have to maintain, that you have to keep going, because think about this, okay? And I'm going to just give some examples, because this is what I've been seeing a lot of. People saying, coaches saying, I'm going to do this. This is my plan. Here's what I've got in store. I'm going to post 3 times a day, all this. So I go and I look at the social media page, right? There's maybe one day where there's 3 great posts, 3 consistent posts. And then what happens? The next day, maybe one post that I can tell is just thrown up. It's like random and blurry. And then a couple days goes by and there's no posts. And then maybe like there's a comeback post. Oh, I got sick, or I fell off the wagon, I'm back now. Your trust is immediately broken with people who are watching you and on the fence if they're going to join you if you just go MIA. Okay? So think about it. Would you ever put your trust in someone who doesn't show up consistently? People know that they can come to my social media page, and they know in the mornings between 5 and 8:30 a.m., we'll say, there's going to be my first post. They know that I'm going to be showing up on my stories nonstop every day, okay? They know on my Instagram stories. They know that I will be posting on Facebook twice a day minimum, twice. And in the beginning of my business, it was 4 to 5 times a day at the exact same time frames every day. So that's where my trust has always been built, you guys. And it's that duplicatable thing that you have to do too, okay? So it's kind of like that momentum builder, that with your vision and you being deeply rooted in why you are doing this and why you're becoming a business owner, it takes that mindset that we get. You know, at first I was just like that throwing the spaghetti against the wall feeling, right? Until I was like, no, I'm a business owner. I want this business to work. It is a business. This is not a hobby. This is not a crap, I'm at Success Club Zero on the 25th of the month, I better start to message people. That is not how a business owner works and maneuvers. We have to have this plan. So the first 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks of every month, it's all challenge group focused. Second 2 weeks, I'm talking about joining my team. I'm talking about you can do this too. I'm talking about whatever objections I'm getting. So I'll give you the example because you can go back and kind of look. This past week, I've been very focused on talking about how people are afraid of what others think, how fear will get us nowhere, how you need to, if you want to be better and you want to start a business, who cares what, you know, someone else might think of you. So I have kind of that routine and that pattern because I've been getting that objection a lot lately. So I'm like, if one person is saying that, I know that there's a lot more out there who are thinking it, who are maybe seeing my post, but they're afraid if they join, someone is going to give them a hard time. Okay, so that's kind of just what my last week has been about. So my next coach training, see, then I turned my page, my coach training is going to start on March 4th. Because it's the first Monday of every month. Now, I'm going to tell you why, next strategy, right? First Monday, or the third Monday of every month is a challenge group. So that way I know that I have 3 solid weeks to hit Success Club and get my challengers enrolled into my challenge group. That's what the mindset is behind this marketing strategy. And then the second 2 weeks of the month, getting people into my business courses. And use these big words. I don't care if today is your first day as a coach. Okay? Share your vision. If people don't need to know that you're brand new. No one's going to know the difference. If you talk about being a top coach and, you know, running your business and you are ready to help 5 women create a 6-figure income in the next 2 years, if you haven't done that, that's not a big deal. I remember advertising like that from like my first month on because that was the route that I know I was going to go on. So whoever signed up with me to grow their business, we were going to grow this together, right? Because I knew my upline had already done it, so I was following in her footsteps. So I wanted all of my coaches who want to grow a business. I'm talking to people who are here and you're saying, yes, Success Club is non-negotiable. Yes, I want to grow a team. Yes, I want to create an income with Beachbody. These are the steps that we're taking. So advertising your last 2 weeks for getting into my next coach training, here's what we're going to do, all of these things, because then systematic approach, first Monday of every month, gives your brand new coaches an entire month to get some Success Club points on the board, to get into their challenge group and start to really focus on their own health and fitness journey and falling in love with the program and getting attached to all of the fitness aspects of it. So then they can start sharing their journey and they, again, have that first full month to hit Success Club, right? Does that make sense? Tell me if this is making sense to you guys. This is the marketing plan, but this is how the simplistic, the simple approach to it all. So that's why I have my calendar spread the way that it is. All right, now, next step. Yeah, good? Kaylee, thanks for the hearts. Appreciate it, girl. So with that, right, that's the structure. I actually just changed the banner of our team page too, to kind of like give you guys the rundown of really what it is, week 1, week 2, week 3, all of the activities and the behaviors that we do, okay? So next step, how do we plan our content, right? Is that what you're all thinking? Like, okay, well, what do I post? How do I post? So what this document, instead of me just like trying to show you some examples over the phone, I put together this document. I'm gonna look over here. Sup, Diana? Hi, babe. Okay, so I'm going to give you actually this document where the top will say creating your marketing plan for the week. I know what my month looks like, but then I do my weeks, again, based on whatever it is that I'm inviting to. Okay, so know what you're inviting to, have your lists ready, but some examples will be, okay, on Sunday, church picture, family picture, what your meal prep looks like for the week, challenge group or coach training group, call to action. Call to action means you are saying, I am inviting you to join me with X, Y, or Z. That's what a call to action is, okay? Monday, I just like try to theme my days. So you can do like a motivational Monday type deal. Do a motivational quote, like a one-liner quote with your picture in the morning. You could do some kind of a healthy lunch tip. You could do sharing your story of something that has helped change your life with coaching or a challenge group. I'm not going to list them all, but you'll see whenever I post this document for you guys. Take a look at it, okay? It is just a posting plan. And I like to at least do, so here's what I do. This is what Val's system is, okay? I will go and take 20 different pictures, take 30 minutes in one day, change my shirt 3 or 4 times, change my sports bra, whatever it is, and I will go around my house, I will go around my yard, I'll go in my garage with the weights or whatever, and I just take like a photo shoot. Okay? That way, I'll edit those pictures, and then I know for my week, I'm gonna have my pictures at least. I don't know what my posts are gonna be just yet with those photos, but I have the photos in my album already edited, so it's super quick, and I'm not in the moment like, crap, it's 3 o'clock, I need to post something. And then I'm trying to go and find a spot with my kids crazy and, going all over and all this stuff, and I'm frazzled and my mind is not fresh, okay? I plan my content in the mornings when I am the most fresh in my mind, okay? By 1 p.m. I am like, no activities are being done by me because I'm so tired from the day, because I'm just like go in the morning. So have my photos, right? And then I will be like, okay, what's my weekly posting plan gonna be? Okay, on Monday I know I'm gonna do like a quick one-liner. You want to change something, you have to change yourself, or mindset is the first thing that has to change in order to make a lifestyle work, or whatever. I'm just like throwing stuff out there, but you guys get it, right? So I'll be like, okay, cool, I'll post that with one of my pictures that I already took. And then next I'm going to share my story. Last week I shared my story about it was like one of my deep struggles of anxiety, and my thyroid issues like reared their ugly heads, went and got my lab work done. Like, it was a long story. It was a long post because it was a story of a struggle I've been going through. So that post was going to be a little bit longer. So I wasn't going to do it with a fitness post because most of the time people are scrolling through when they see Val abs or in the gym, right? But I wanted to catch someone's attention, so I was going to use one of the really bright pictures where, I would maybe stop the scroll. So that's what I was aiming for, right? So I did that. I do a call to action post, picture to go with it. But instead of doing it in the moment, I type up my post and you could either use your notes section on your phone, so that way it's already written up. So maybe today or tomorrow, you write up like 6 or 7 posts at least, so that way at least you'll have one in a day ready as you're kind of like easing into this new system to be prepared. Okay, so then that way you can be like, okay, it's Monday, I'm going to go copy and paste the post that I already did with one of the pictures that I already took, and you can even, I like to even use like the hashtags that I used. I'll type that in the little section of my notes, or if you want to create a Google document, that's fine. And then I like to go back after like a day or two, and I like to I'll look and see if my traction was good. I'll look on Instagram. So whenever you do a post on Instagram, you can actually click on the Insights button if you go to your grid, and it will show you how many likes you had. It will show how many people viewed it. It will show you how many people came to see your posts from your hashtags. Go check that out after this call if you want to see what I'm talking about. But that way, if I'm like, oh, awesome, this post had like 300 people come and see this from my hashtags, I'm gonna keep using those hashtags. If it was like 5 people with the hashtags that I used, I'm not gonna use those like together anymore. Okay, does that make sense? So anyways, plan it out, use your notes, get into that routine of having your posts already ready so you're not frazzled, and knowing that you have a call to action at least, I'm gonna say every 2 to 4 posts. Have a call to action so people know that they can join you. All right, so any questions? Any questions? Okay, if you do, type them. So that is the marketing strategy. That is, you get your plan first and then you do your post geared around it. That's what we do. All right, next, I'm just gonna kind of share what it is that I do and like how I keep track of stuff, because I'm trying to not keep you guys all day on this call. But next is goal setting. You have no direction if you don't have a goal. And if your goal is not something that you have like deep rooted, you will not achieve it. It has to be that connection to your why. So goals for me, I set a goal to go diamond every single month. Yes, I've been a diamond coach for 5.5 years. I'm 10-star, 1 business center, 3-star, another business center, working on a few more diamonds. Like, yes, but the method behind that, how I've gotten to this point in my business, is because since I went diamond my first time 4 months into my business, okay? I was 4 months as a coach when I first achieved diamond rank. I then made it a goal that every single month I was going to do it again. And then I was going to do it again. And I was going to do it. So every 30 days, my goal has been to recruit. So diamond means 8 coaches and 2 emeralds. That's what diamond means. So that's my goal. Because I've known and I've had a vision since being trained and taught as a brand new coach that if that is my focus, then my business will grow as long as I'm duplicating the process. So that's just been what I've done. Every 30 days, my goal is to recruit 8 to 10 coaches. That is, and I am not sitting here saying that that is all people who are like, I'm going to work the business and go superstar diamond. Coaches to me are discount coaches, are hobby coaches, are people who have no idea what they want to do with the coaching business, are people who come in and tell me that they are going to be the next Melanie Mitro. Okay? It doesn't matter. It's people who are signing up as active coaches who count in your business. So that's my method. That's just what I've done. That's how I've grown my success. It is not something like I am over here recruiting 900 coaches in a month. It is not where I am hitting Success Club 100. It is small, tiny steps along the way of me being consistent and doing this. So that's what I'm teaching you guys to understand. It's not massive growth. It is tiny little non-negotiables. When you achieve your rank, you don't go backwards, right? You don't drop it. Yes, it happens once in a while, but diamond, moving forward, because you keep going diamond again, so you're replacing anyone who quits. Because remember this too, guys, the average lifespan of a coach is 2.5 months. The average. That is across all of Beachbody. It's not you, it's not our team, it's not a system that's broken, it's just people. And if you have someone coming in and they're like, I'm gonna be a rock star, and all the things, until they do the action steps, until they hit Success Club, until they're doing these things, cannot ever rely on someone, all right? So keep that in mind as you're doing this. So that's my goal. So if you're a new coach and you're watching this, or you're about to share this with your new coaches as well, new coaches should be going emerald within their first, I will say within 2 weeks to 30 days. All right, because emerald is the easiest rank to achieve. It's 2 people. My emerald was based on my husband and my mom. Okay, whenever my coach said go emerald today, I did it in 1 day. Signed up my husband with the 3-day refresh challenge pack with the Shakeology packets, and I sold the packets for, it was 5 for $20 to help people like build that trust on Shakeology. And then I did the 3-day refresh to showcase some results, and people loved it, right? That's what we do. And then my mom bought a challenge pack. So it wasn't like it's not hard. And then next is, once you go diamond, or once you go emerald, next up is diamond within the next 60 to 90 days max, okay? Because if you're focused on exactly what I'm teaching you, that will be the next process. And it's a mindset change. Diamond rank is not hard. Emerald rank is not hard. Diamond is not hard, like at all. It is just a mindset shift. Sometimes you're looking at it and I'm like, stop overthinking. This is just like not how business should go. Go do your job and start to rank advance as you set these goals to grow your business, right? So no overthinking, no overcomplicating. This is just the system, okay? And then sometimes I also get like the fear of leading. Don't overthink it. Leaders, you're a leader the second you sign up for a challenge group, whether you're a coach or not, because you're deciding to take a step forward to better your life. And once you start to fall in love with what you're doing, you're going to naturally talk about it. That's just how this works, okay? But, so that's really all that I have for you guys on this call today. And then how I keep track of my own business is so simple. This is my notebook, okay? 3-ring binder. Here's what I have. And I would love for you guys to duplicate this if this is something that, if you don't have a system yet, okay? I have all of my trackers printed for the year, okay? This is literally your bread and butter of your business, okay? Have them all in here. This is what I do every single day for my business. And let me just tell you guys, Instagram stories and Instagram is where it's at right now. And if you are just, you know, random or sporadic on your stories, or you're not using it yet, you're shooting yourself in the foot. This tracker literally tells you what to post to have success on your Instagram stories too. I do a call to action every single day on my Instagram. I use my polls. I use the questions. I have people drop their emails. Does that mean that I'm getting all these people who actually drop their email and click on the polls? No. But I do it over and over again because it starts to stick. And then I do have 1 or 2 or 3 trickle in. And then before you know it, you have a role in that momentum that's built and people are following you because they know that you can show up. Okay, every single morning I'm showcasing my Energize, but I'm not saying this is Energize. No, hide what it is so people ask you about it, right? Showcase your life. Go follow a few coaches, successful coaches, and watch what they're doing. We have a real system behind what it is that we're doing. So every 24 hours, there's going to be something about my challenge group or my coach team every time. And I go live over on Instagram almost daily. Okay, it's just how we build a business. And by doing this tracker, 99% of people who are 100% doing this tracker every single day are hitting Success Club within 2 weeks. This is all like facts based on Beachbody. So tracker's in here, and then I have my Elite and Premier Goal Guide printed. Sorry. Okay, so I'm tracking everyone who is hitting Success Club on our team. I'm tracking our volume. I'm doing all these things, and I also have our Team Builder qualifications, which I would want you guys to print and have ready. Everything's in the files section of this group. And then the Team Leader qualification. That is your benchmarks. We're working towards Team Builder, and then we are working towards Team Leader. And then the natural progression then would be Elite or Premier Coach by the end of the year. This is the system. And then every single month, this is what I do. Every single 2018 and 2019 coach who has signed up and to work the business, I write your name right here. And then every single Wednesday minimum, I go through my back office and I write down how many points you have. I'm tracking, because when you tell me that Success Club is your goal, when you tell me you're going Emerald, when you tell me these things, that is your goal that you're telling me, and I'm your coach, so I'm helping and I'm tracking. So if I see zeros across the board, I know you're not doing your tracker. I know you don't have a system. I know you're like not doing this. And that's what is like, gotta have that trust right there, because I'm here to help and guide and lead. Next, I write down success starters. I want to create the most success starters that we've ever had before this year. Okay, success starters is in your first consecutive month. So let's say you signed up this month in February, right? You'll have either this month to hit Success Club or March to be your first month to hit Success Club. And then success starters is when you hit it 3 consecutive months in a row, okay? I need you guys to focus on this, because this is where income grows, this is where business activities start, this is where that momentum builds. So that's what we're focused on. So I have my names right here of my girls who signed up in January and February, so I can help you guys with success starters. It's such a huge thing. And then I have my Emerald, because I want to track how many emeralds I've created this month, every month. And then Diamond, Star Diamond. All right, and then my volume that I'm tracking as well. That's it. And then guess what? I use this fancy little highlighter, and as soon as you hit Success Club, I highlight your name off. As soon as I get a rank advancement, I highlight your name. As soon as you hit like any of these benchmarks, I just use a highlighter. That's it. That's Val's system. That's how I run my business. I invite, I do all the things, and that's that. So, any questions? Was this helpful for you guys? I see I had some live viewers going on over here. Can't see anything. Yep, Kaylee, changed your life. That's right. See, the girls in our team who you see on those leaderboards, you see hitting successfully, you see rank advancing. They're just taking this and duplicating it. They're doing it. They've got this, their own system, and this is just it. It's this tiny little steps every single day, guys. All right, so I hope that this was super helpful. Yes. Yeah, Candace. We have got this. Okay, so that's it. let's I want to see the accountability. So here's a call to action, right? Listen. I want you guys to post your marketing calendars in the team page. Post it. Take a picture of it. Take a picture, screenshot of your notes page or Google Doc of your posts that you're going to do this week. Some pictures. Just share this stuff. Share everything that I've taught you, because something that drives me insane is when I give this information and you're like, yes, it's so good. Yes, yes, yes. And then you don't do it. You don't apply it. You're a hoarder of information. I'm giving you the resources, so go and be resourceful with it, because it is not hard. Change your mindset. Okay? Do your personal development. All the things. Diana said, the only thing I struggle with on the tracker is recognition ideas. Yes, overthinking, okay? Because I was actually in the same boat whenever we added that recognition piece. So guys, recognition is literally the easiest thing ever. Recognition can be recognizing a team member within this group. Maybe there's a coach who you admire and that you've learned from. You know, you shout them out. Go to their page and say, hey, you have inspired me and I just wanted to thank you. That could be a recognition. A recognition could be one of your challengers who is showing up, who is losing some weight, who is meal planning. You know, recognize them publicly. Go to their social media page. Recognize within your challenge group. I do leaderboards, so another recognition. Every single Thursday, you guys are getting the recognition of hitting Success Club, your volume, and rank advancements. Okay, that's what we do. And yeah, just don't overthink. It could be somebody too. If you're just starting out, maybe there is just somebody who posts on social media who has nothing to do with coaching or anything, but they just kind of inspire you. Go recognize that. I try to pick 3 people a day to send a text to, or, you know, just tell me, hey, you know, I've been thinking about you and you've really inspired me because X, Y, or Z, or, you know, just something like that. So, does that help a little bit? That's what recognition is. Just to make you have all the feels, because you're being kind. It's kindness. Let's call it like sprinkling kindness like confetti. That's what recognition is. All right, guys. Super cool. I'm going to share this document that I put together for you guys as soon as I get off this call. And I hope that it helps you. Let's do it. Have a good weekend.